Welcome to episode 4 of the Josh Taylor Show, and we're going to just update you on how things have been going in building the business and my journey and documentation through it. Eventually we will start getting some other guests on, but for now you're just going to have to deal with me. But yeah, things are going good. I sort of growing confidence on the camera, so I feel like I'm sort of coming into my own. I'd be interested to see at number 50 how much more able I am to flow in the podcasting / video world. So we've upgraded the audio, as you can see, the little mic. And we finally got our branding going. Josh Taylor Woodworking. And on the back, got some t-shirts ordered, so that's good. So it's sort of progression, just sort of small goals each week. We have a new project in the making. This slab that you see behind me, I've got a new silky oak slab. I've actually ordered another one because I feel like I need two, because I'm going to do a bigger table for my epoxy pour. So the microphone that I actually got, it's plugged straight into your phone. It's a little lavalier microphone, plug straight into the iPad. I'm not really big on camera equipment. I'm not that technically advanced. The reason I just shoot straight off the iPhone is because it's easy. I find it easy, it's simple. A microphone plugs straight into the iPhone. AirDrop it straight to the Mac, do a little bit of editing, and yeah, that's how I'm sort of moving forward. And it's not so much the quality of your camera gear, it's the content that you put inside. Also I finally got some epoxy. These are just the smaller bottles. Ice epoxy is what a lot of people use. That was just the 1 litre, and then I got the big boy here, the big ice cast. It's for deep pour. So when I pour my thick silky oak slab, as you see in the background, I'm going to do a nice deep pour on it. I'm going to do a river straight down the middle. And I did buy a pigment for it. This was for my old pour, my old project. We'll talk about that in a minute. Kind of fucked up, but yeah. And I also got some testers here, some green, some purple, some white diamond, and sort of a blue color. And these are just samples, I think, just to test out what color you like. So with this silky oak slab, I'm not going to use the black because I just don't think that dark black is going to go that well with the silky oak. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. I'm going to decide that further along the line. Maybe a sort of a lighter color, but we'll see. Possibly a clear. So positive business goals this week. We have new audio set up, we have branding set up, we have new project underlined, we have a new connection made from Living Timber. That's who I got the slab from, and a few other little bits. Real nice guy, helped me out with a few questions as well, which really helpful. The main progression I've made throughout the week. talk about this one, this other slab in the background that you can see. Basically what happened with that, I went away for the weekend, I come back and it was perfectly flat. I flattened it, come back and it was cupped. So, you know, you live and you learn. Apparently, I took it back to the guy I got. Apparently the problem that happened was I lacquered one side and I'd left it. I left it in my garage. It was a really hot day, 27 degrees. I come back and it cupped real bad, almost unsalvageable. He did give me some advice. Turn it over onto the cup side, turn up, leave it in the sun for the day. It's actually worked. It's pulled it back into shape. Wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was. Out of all the positives and the progression I've made, there is a failure, but that's how you learn, through failure, and a costly one at that. If I can't salvage that, that's a lot of time and $250 down the line. So yeah, it's not as easy as I thought, this woodworking transition, because I'm a residential carpenter. I build houses and I'm going into sort of furniture making, and it's the same. You use tools, but it's almost like a whole different world. You know, you got building houses and then you got furniture making. It's like different world. The skill level is different, the attention to detail is different, and it also depends on who you work with. I work for some builders, residential builders, that are real attention to detail, high level houses, multi-million dollar houses, that even the first stages and the second stages have got to be real good. But yeah, again, when it comes to furniture making, I don't want to put out crap or something that's been fucked up. Just gonna have to take that one on the chin. It's unfortunate, but you live and you learn. I might be able to salvage it, so I might put it out there onto Instagram, do a little short video or reel, and see if any of people that follow me got any ideas of how I can salvage it. Maybe put it out on TikTok. I've got a few followers on there to see what they think. Hopefully it'll be good. I might leave it in the sun for another couple of days, try and get the cup out, and then, because I can't route it any more down, I can't take any more off because it's already pretty thin. It's already at around 27 mil, I think. So I don't want to take any more off of that slab. I've had to pretty much not scrap that project, but that project is being on hold, trying to save that one. This is the new one. I'm picking up an identical sister slab to it, which was just another layer. Cut the sides off, a nice river through the middle. I went away for the weekend, as I said. I went to do an ultra marathon, 100 Ks. I didn't get it, unfortunately, but I got a little bit closer than my last 100k. The first 100k I got 38 Ks. This one I got 67. So yeah, I slowly improved, and you know how that sort of, why I brought that up, because it sort of does relate to business. You know, you can't just try once and expect to get it. Like, it's a massive goal, 100 Ks, and I didn't get it the first time, didn't even get it the second time. Hopefully the third time we'll see. Basically, I need to train more, lose weight more. In relation to business, I'm doing sort of a running side, otherwise I feel like I need to exercise, otherwise I just go crazy. if I'm just doing business, obviously body and mind, and you need some sort of balance. Do I believe in work-life balance? I put that out on a poll on Twitter, and I got a 50-50. Only two people answered though. Still quite small on that platform, but it's all right. Yeah, and someone said yes, someone said no. I do believe in work-life balance, depending what season of life you're in. If you're 25, no girlfriend, no kids, and you can devote pretty much all your time to building businesses. But I'm not at that season, so I have to be a little bit balanced, as I've got 2 kids. So on to the next run, which is in possibly February, a 200k. We'll see how that goes. Business goals for next week. What am I doing? Like, I'm still on all my platforms: Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. So still pushing that out. So what I've also decided to do with these video podcasts is pay to get it transcribed in written form, and then that gives me, you know, a lot of content for Twitter / LinkedIn, which is my weakest point, is like the written word. Not great at it, but if I can get the video transcribed into written word, then I can just pick and choose what I want to say and give me ideas to throw out there, and, you know, just keep pushing the content. In terms of my stage, where I'm at with content / working in the business and working on the business. Like, working on the business is probably like 90, maybe 95%, because I'm still working for someone else and I'm just doing this on the side. So I'm like 95% working on the business every day, and then the other 5 to 10% is working in the business, building these tables. But I think the direction I'm going is the way I want to go, because I don't want to have to rely on selling my woodworking pieces as my complete income. You know, I want it to be able to earn money. I want that just to be the bonus. The woodworking pieces are just like a bonus, and everything else I get paid for through some sort of online. But I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Down the track, maybe sponsors or courses or whatever, but I'm just still putting my journey out there. Still, no one's really listening on YouTube or the podcast, or, you know, but keep going, and eventually people might start listening. I want to just touch on it's a saying that I've heard that I've heard it a lot, but I never really thought about it that much until recently. Your net worth is your net worth. Quite interesting for me, because I've been speaking to so many people on social media, and you're actually building like genuine relationships with people who are interested in the same sort of area, doing the same sort of thing. I got a proposal from a saw blade manufacturer based in Italy. Could I be the Australian representatives of, like, to distribute their saw blades? But I haven't really got back to them on it or asked too many questions. This social media thing keeps opening up so many different doors and avenues, but again, I'm not trying to monetize anything yet. I'm just building brand right now, Building brand, brick a day. A brick a day, a brick a day, a brick a day. Building that brand. And slowly but surely, I will get there. So, I don't have any sort of business goals for next week. This week I need to sit down and write them out, because I've been away at my run and I haven't actually posted or been on social media for like 3 days. But now I'm back at it, back fighting a good fight and seeing what I can achieve. I need to write some goals out, and yeah, that'll be good. So thank you for listening. That concludes episode 4. I hope this helps for the 2 or 3 people that are watching and listening. And I'll see you next time.